Welcome, guys. My name is Rich Guzman, and another live coming at you. Guys, you ever feel like, you're working hard towards something and all of a sudden you just get knocked down over and over and over again? We're going to get into that because, quick story, but my mom sent me over this quote, and it was amazing because I said, I got to do a live about this. All right. So we're going to get into it. It's going to be awesome. And let's find out who is on the live with us because this is going to be really, really cool. Let's see. Jason Perez. What's going on, brother? And see Sheila Potter. Hello. How are you? Yes, we are doing great. It's a beautiful day here, kind of, sort of. Well, it's always a beautiful day, even when it's cloudy. But we have like kind of a cloudy day with some rain on and off today. Because still see the ocean, but I like that sun shining, you know what I mean, across that ocean. It makes it look so much better. But anyways, let's get into it. And if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Rich Guzman. I am a full-time entrepreneur online. I help people literally transform their lives by creating a lifestyle business that they love. Now, let me actually get into this because I'm really excited about this quote. And out of all ideas, my mom sends me this quote. And it really inspired me to do the live today about this because, back a long time ago, my mom wasn't really interested in what I was doing because she didn't understand it. She was just telling me, get a job, live normal like everybody else, right? What is normal nowadays? What you see what's going on around the world. Everybody is shifting to a whole new way of thinking. Everyone is shifting to a whole new way of actually creating their own economy, right? So what is normal? So now she sends me a quote the other day and she goes, hey, I think you might have liked, I think you would like this. And it's amazing to me how now she's looking at things like that, which is really cool. That's inspiring for me, very inspiring. So, and the quote goes, you never know which door will lead you towards your dreams until you have the courage to walk through it. Now, this is true because when I first got started in online marketing, I don't know if you guys know this, but before that, I was in a band for many, many years. And we've done, pretty well. We've toured a little bit. We recorded 2 albums, 2 CDs. And, what happened is that we got a lot of doors shut in our faces. You know what I mean? And we just kept plowing away. And a new door will open up, right? We wouldn't get a label offer from this label. We would get a label offer from that label. So doors were always opening up when other ones were always shutting it. But why? Because it actually is important to understand that when you actually keep walking forward towards your dreams and just never give up, what happens is all these doors open up that you've never seen before. And it's just amazing to me that more and more people don't see it like that. They give up too easily, don't they? People just give up easily. I can tell you, we've mentored, oh my God, thousands of people on the internet. And we've seen the majority, so many people just quit, just stop. I mean, just give it up. Why? I've seen people on the internet that I looked up to years ago, not even doing it anymore. Like they just gave up. You know what that tells me? I think that we're in it for the wrong reasons. Really, I mean, some people when they do stuff, they do it for selfish reasons, right? And don't get me wrong, it's okay to be a little selfish and acquire things that make you happy, feel more fulfilled and stuff like that. But that's not really the long game. The long game really is to have something that makes you feel fulfilled and have a purpose in life. That's the longevity. That's the passion. That's really the coup de grace. That's the big picture when it comes to being an entrepreneur and having success. Now, if you're trying to go towards your dreams and you just keep getting these roadblocks over and over and over, and you just can't seem to figure out why am I getting these doors just shut in my face? Why is it these walls are coming up and I'm not getting any results? Nothing's happening. It's because of your perspective. It's because the way that you're looking at things. The situation you're looking at is through your lens. Right? I could see the same thing that you're seeing, but my perspective with my lens will be different from your perspective and your lens, right? Because of the experience that I've gone through, but the experience that you haven't gone through yet. Okay? Does that make sense? So for instance, you could be going through something right now And you don't even know if this is a turning point for your biggest breakthrough, right? But if you don't know that, how do you know where you're heading, right? Think about that. So you really have to know this. You really have to foresee this. You really have to, you know, really pay attention to this because, when you have like all these visions and dreams and desires and things like that, and you can't see things in a different perspective, you might see a situation and you might be negative about it. But the reality is, I might look at your situation and go, that you're about to have a breakthrough. Something's about to happen to you. I can see it. But even though I can see it, doesn't mean that you can see it, right? This is why this video is being told to you right now, where you could understand that you might be on the process of having a major breakthrough that will transform your life completely. Now, for me, I was failing in the beginning. Things just weren't working out. I didn't understand things. But the difference is that no matter what, I never gave up. I never gave up. I never stopped. And still to this day, I don't stop. Okay. So, and here's what happens when you make a decision, right? When you make a commitment, a decision to do something, I always say, if you make a commitment and you make that decision, it's a lifelong commitment. I don't care what it is. It's a lifelong commitment because it's a lifestyle. Something changes in your life. Now, think about this. When you get a job, you don't just make a decision and have a job for just a little while, right? No, you probably have a job for a long time to make sure you can pay up, your mortgage and your car payment and, your insurance payment and your food and, saving money for kids for college or whatever it might be, right? You have to understand something. That's not going to be like a temporary thing. So why would you treat this any differently? And people do, and you have to understand something. When you see situations get tough, it only means there's a valuable lesson to be learned to overcome that obstacle. I can't tell you how many obstacles me and Ace face over the years. Holy crap. We faced some severe obstacles. I say severe because some pretty big obstacles. And those severe obstacles taught us some valuable lessons on what not to do in the future. And still learning new lessons to improve and always get better, right? That's why I love sharing this information and sharing this content with you. You see, you're always going to have an inner voice in you that's going to tell you, yeah, I think I'm just wasting my time. I think this is not going to work out for me. That's just not for me. It's like for other people. It's for those kind of people, right? Have you ever said that, right? Let me tell you something. I've seen all walks of life in this industry actually make it. I've seen grandparents make it. I've seen middle-aged make it. I've seen young people make it, right? So there's no excuse. If you have a little inner chatter going on in your head, that's the big lie. You ever hear that? You ever heard that phrase, the big lie? Well, that's the big lie. The big lie is telling you that you are not capable, right? So when you hear that inner voice, inner chatter in your head saying that you're not capable because your situation is making you want to give up, then that's a big lie. It's letting you know that I'm testing you right now. I am testing you to see if you're worthy of that breakthrough that's coming around the corner, right? Now, if someone told me when I got started a long time ago in 2008 that I would have my own business and my own company right now, I would laugh in their face. I would be like, yeah, right. I'm not going to have my own company. What are you talking about? Right. But now today, we have our own entity. We're incorporated. We have our own company, right? We live in the beautiful island of Puerto Rico, right? And we live a life that most people just dream about. Like I get 5 minutes, like I just walk down the road or drive and go to the beach, and I can go in the morning before the rush comes in. I get to call the shots now. I don't have to be dictated by a job telling me what I want to do. And I don't feel like going to the beach. I don't have to go to the beach. But when I feel like going to the beach, I'll go to the beach, right? I can make my own decisions because I made that commitment from 2008 to this point of never quitting, of always figuring new things out because I never stopped. Okay. You see, we often don't realize of what we're capable of. Okay. You are capable of great things in your life. If you weren't, you wouldn't be here right now. Think about it. Like, what have you done up to this point? Right? You've been responsible, right? You have either a mortgage to pay or rent to pay. You have a car payment, insurance, and the list goes on and on and on, right? You had done great things over the years, so you are capable. So this thing about like, "Oh, I don't think I'm capable of achieving success. It's too scary." That's a crock. It's not, again, it's a big lie, because you are capable. There's no reason why you aren't capable, right? Like, we know that what really helps kind of speed up the process is getting mentorship. We talked about that, right? But why? Why do we talk about that? Well, we know that that's what helped us. We know that's what catapulted our success and learned a lot more about business in general versus just selling a product, right? There's more to it than just selling a product. So we know for a fact that because we took that road of making that commitment of never quitting, never stopping, okay, we saw amazing things happen. We saw bad things happen. And everything was a lesson, whether it was good or bad, right? And the more that we were learning these new lessons along the way, good or bad, what would happen is we would gain more wisdom. We would gain more knowledge, right? So we realized like, hey, we've been buying products for so long. And every time we buy products, it's like we aren't really getting a breakthrough. We aren't really getting a breakthrough. And it's very frustrating when I don't see a breakthrough happen. But when we started really diving in deep and being committed and realizing like, what haven't we done that we've done in the past that we could be doing right now that could help us and catapult our success? Okay. And we realized like, well, we don't have a mentor. I mean, that's one thing that we never really did. Like, we bought products, we signed up for affiliate programs, and we've learned basic skill sets and things like that. But we never really got mentorship from people that are majorly successful. You know what I mean? And that's the thing that really helped us achieve our greatness in what we do online right now. That was a turning point for us. But we would have never known that unless we committed ourselves and stuck with it. So when I say these things to you is because I want you to just, think a little bit differently today. Go, what have I been doing? Am I repeating the same thing over and over and over? And I'm not getting any results. So, and what's the old saying? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. That was us. We were doing the same thing. We're blogging for like, I don't know, like many years. We're over 3 years straight, just blogging, content after content after content, right? I think we made 11 grand in 3 years. I had more in my job. But what happened? I mean, it was a new lesson to be learned from that, right? It was an experience to go through and learn about it and say, well, that's the icing on the cake. That's not really the batter. That's not really the beef. That's not really the catalyst that's going to change everything. So we learn all these skill sets from products and, and systems and things like that, but it never gave us the biggest breakthrough. So we had to think differently. We had to say, well, it makes sense if people that are most successful have a mentor, right? I mean, look at Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn had a mentor, right? A lot of the most successful people have mentors, all right? And this is why, if you really take your business seriously and you really want to get massive results and you want to really transform yourself, because it really is about your own transformation. Did you know that new doors that you've never seen that were right in front of your face the whole time, with your new perspective, with your new pair of lens, you're going to be able to see it because you decided to actually get mentorship. You decided to actually walk the path of the successful people. Everybody that I know of who's been, great success has to have a mentor. Yeah, they've been down the road, they bought products, they've done the whole 9 yards, but it never changed until they grabbed the mentor, invested in a mentor, and then that's when the transformation started coming. Because they learned from the mentor's experience, not the products. The products are theory, but experience is priceless. Remember that. That's priceless. All right? So remember, guys, all right, you're going to see different things happen along your journey. You're going to feel like nothing's working. You're going to feel like doors are shutting right in front of your face, left and right, and you can't get ahead. But when you continue to, just keep going and keep going down that journey, go up that mountain, right? And believe that you can see the top of the mountain, even though you're at the bottom and you're so at the bottom, you can't even see the top, that you still see it without even seeing it. And then you'll get there. I guarantee if you can have that vision, you can see it, eventually you're going to get there. I believe if you never quit, you're going to figure it out. Okay. So with that being said, my name is Rich Guzman, guys. I want to thank you so much for being here. And another video will be coming up soon tomorrow. And tonight, all our Inner Circle attendees will be seeing you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we have Tech Wednesday tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys. Take care, and I'll see you on New Live very soon. Thank you for being here.